Stop eating like a 12-year-old. I believe that when you get to middle school, you should start implementing disciplinary acts in your life, and this should be enforced by parents. Then, of course, high school, you should be even more disciplined, because after high school, this is where you start your life. And what I realized is if I was disciplined at a younger age, literally since I was born, if I was disciplined then, how different my life would look. And all of us can say we have regrets, whatever. You have regrets in your life. I have my regrets in my life. We all have regrets. But the most important thing is learning from those regrets and acting on the person who you want to become today and the next day and the next day and all these other days beyond that. You want to act on the person you want to become. Stop regretting on what you've done in the past. Just act on who you want to become today and in the future, who you actually want to be. And it all starts with discipline. It all starts with discipline. So when I say stop eating like a 12-year-old, this is because most women and children, women and children deserve to have happiness, fun, and all this other stuff. Eating all this food, going on adventures, but if you're a man, you have to work. This is what a society, this is history. I'm telling you history. This is how we have evolved as human beings, as history, as men. We've always gone to war, we've always worked. And this is how it should be. So if you're eating like a 12-year-old, you're not optimizing your body at all. You're not eating the right foods. You're not doing as much as you can. If you're eating like a 12-year-old, you're acting like a child. Like, if you're a man, you need discipline. You need to put systems in place to make you more successful on a daily basis. Systems that you follow, your own rules, your own disciplinary actions, your own principles, values that you follow, your standards that you follow on a daily basis that are going to lead you to success. There's several of them out there, but one of the most important things is the food that you eat, because everyone has to eat. Every single human being has to eat. So it's going to be important that you're putting the right foods in your body every single day. You're eating the right foods. It's literally like A1. It's the most important thing that you can do. One of the most important things you can do for your life, because your life is consisted of your health. If you don't have your health, if you don't have this in order, you're eating all this garbage, you're putting it in your body, you're not going to be put in a good situation. So this is very, very important for you to eat the right foods on a daily basis and to constantly evolve by learning more every day, because you might find out, oh, this food doesn't sit well with my body, but this food does sit well with my body. Like, that's what I've noticed, at least. I mean, this is why I'm alternating foods. I alternate fruits every week. I alternate vegetables every week. I alternate meats every week. This is what you need to be doing to get more of a, like, it's good to eat the same thing day after day, but your body does need new fruits, it needs new vegetables, it needs new meats. I would say steak and eggs are definitely number one, though. Steak and eggs, you can't ever go wrong with steak and eggs. You can't ever go wrong with steak and eggs. Those always are going to be disciplinary actions that you need in your diet. You cannot go wrong with steak and eggs. Like, those are the number one things you need. You cannot, like, you could eat these day after day after day and not get tired of them. But the thing is, here's the thing I've noticed with a lot of people. And if this is you, I will offer my best advice to you. The number one thing I've noticed with a lot of people is that they cannot simply eat the same thing day after day after day after day, because they lack discipline, and because they want to switch it up, and they want to try different foods, and they want to all this pleasure. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. Food is to be eaten for nourishment, not for pleasure of the body. Let me say that again. You eat food for nourishment, not for pleasure. 99% of people are eating food for pleasure. If you're a man, you have to eat for purpose. You have to eat for nourishment. Like, you eat like you're going to war, because in reality, life is war. So if you're eating sugar, if you're eating Pop-Tarts, if you're eating Rice Krispie treats, if you're eating cookies, you're not going to be prepared for war, the war that we have called life. You're not going to be prepared for that if you're eating this on a daily basis. You're not going to be set up for it. Now, of course, we are not in war right now. We could be. We don't know what's going to happen with the world. But you have to treat life as it is war. Because on a more simpler note, like, you just don't know what can happen in life. You know, you may have a situation arise where you need strength. You may have a situation arise where you need mental discipline. Like, you may need that extra ounce of water that you didn't drink so that you could run faster or jump higher. Like, this is why I like sports. Like, from a young age, you should participate in sports because they help you with your discipline by simply working out every day, by working on your sport, by drinking enough water, by eating right. They all go hand in hand. And because the reality is if you're not doing sports, if you're not doing something productive, if you're not working, you're gonna go to pleasure. Literally, if you're not making money, if you're not working, if you're not training, if you're not working out, you will go to pleasure. So this is why you need to evolve your life around simply working as much as you can, as often as you can, and if you're a man, and doing what you need to do. So when you eat for nourishment of the body, not for pleasure. Food is to be used for nourishment, not for pleasure. I keep repeating it because every single day I see people eating the wrong foods, especially if you're a man. This is what you need to do. Stop eating like a 12-year-old. Eat like a man, be disciplined, go after your goals. That's the video I have for you. If you like this video, comment, share, subscribe. See you in the next one.